Am I live? Make sure this is turned up. Let me share this to my page on Facebook. Let me see. Which one is it, Jen? Okay. How's everyone doing? Oh, my link can be shared. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What's up with the funniness? Oh, hello, Mad Ant 22. It's not letting me share my link to Facebook. What about Twitter? I never share anything to Twitter. I'm just testing it out. All right, so that works. So something's wrong with Facebook. All right, anyway, how is everyone doing? Hello, Y2 Kenyan. You said that title. What did I say that was wrong? I'm saying, is it Black Love or is it some fake shit? Now, first and foremost, did you guys watch it? Because if you didn't watch it, I'll play a little bit of it for you. I mean, I feel like I understand in a way Will having to basically eat, not even eat crow, but like he gotta suck it up. He gotta charge one to the game because he have admitted towards the end of the show that he as well had his moments. He was like, "Oh, he said I'm gonna get you back," and she was like, "Oh no, you did enough of that." Like, come on, they just didn't put his shit on Front Street. You said I'm surprised she interviewed Will first instead of August. Well, August was on the show with her before. She missed that. There's a little phony shit in there because she tried to say that she hadn't talked to August in a minute, that he cut off all communication with her. If I can recall, August Alsina was on Red Table Talk with her, and this was in the past year. I'm about to look it up because I know I'm not bugging. He made a guest appearance on there. I know I'm not bugging. Let's see. He said, I didn't expect her to interview Will. Well, none of us expected it, and that's what made it so dope. So you did see it. What did you think about it? Because my opinion, like I said, it could be looked at in two different lenses. It could be looked at as, oh, this is real Black love. Their love survived any circumstance. They both cheated, and they're trying to work through their marriage because Jada admitted that Will wanted a divorce. He wanted to leave her some years ago. And for whatever reason, they didn't totally split apart. They were separated, but they still lived in the same house. But August interview was last year or years ago. The Red Table Talk is not that old. It can't be more than 2 years old. Don't give me the lying, but I don't think it's more than 2 years old. Let me look real quick though, because I know he made an appearance. Now it's missing, right? Now it's not on here, right? Oh no, here we go. See? God don't like ugly. I'ma always find the truth. I'ma always find the truth.
27 years clean from a heroin addiction. Yeah, 27 years clean. What made you decide, all right, honey, this is it? It wasn't about me. I had already lost my mother. I had already lost a husband. My job was in jeopardy. And at that time, I didn't think I was anything without a man. Right. And so I had this man come back in my life. And I had to come to the understanding that.
All right, pause. This is a year ago. He was on it. So she said he cut off all communication. So she was surprised that now he's coming out with this. But hold on, this was just a year ago. So a lot of things were left out. There's still a lot of holes in this story. Hi, Beam. Thank you for tuning in. I missed your comment. Yeah, it's all over this. You know, it's a trending topic, so I had to come on here and talk about it. Hey, Claire. Thank you for tuning in, sis. For those of you who are new tuning in, please make sure you subscribe. I really would appreciate it. That is all. But yeah, so listen, he was on there a year ago. Now, the people want to know what led up to Will not wanting to be with Jada anymore. Like, what's the tea on that? Are we gonna need a part two? Are we gonna need a part two? What is the tea on why he wanted to leave Jada in the first place? He said Jada and Will using their real life as marketing at its best. They making a lot of coin dishing this. All facts. All facts. And I believe that they had this all planned from the beginning. Because now that I think about it, thank you for saying that, Mad Ant 22. When Red Table Talk first came out, it was a whole movement. All the ladies were joining the group on Facebook. There was like a ladies group, support group type of thing, which quickly got on my nerves and I had to leave because the shit they were talking about was so bizarre. But that's another topic. When she first came out with the Red Table Talk, she seemed very solemn. She seemed like there was a reason behind her needing this platform. She didn't need to use Facebook as a platform. That's like you have to. Well, she has millions of subscribers, so I'm sure she's making money off of it. But you literally have to have millions of subscribers on Facebook to get paid off of it. So I don't think it's for the money. I think it's for the clout, for the attention, because again, they say years ago they've been separated. All right. So now she probably remember she said her hair was falling out. She was going through it. She's having conversations with her daughter. All of this was a plan. They was leading up to this because they knew somebody knew the truth and they was gonna come out with the shit. She probably threw August a bone bringing him on that show because they had blackballed him. So she was throwing him a bone like, oh, okay, like kind of to what is it to pacify him, right? Like, oh, I didn't really blackball your career. I just don't want you to say anything. So if we're friends, like that was the portrayal of we're friends, so don't tell our business. Thank you so much, Beam. I appreciate it. Just don't tell our business, right? Thank you, Spirit Ones. I appreciate you. I can't wait to leave, y'all. And it's so crazy. Sidebar. For the people who know what's going on, I'm about to go to Houston, Texas to live. For those of you that know, my situation in detail, I got an email for an apartment lottery that I had applied to probably years ago. And now they're offering me an apartment in the Bronx, New York, all of a sudden out of nowhere. I don't even want it. And guess what? The rent for that is $500 and something a month, like $535 a month. But it's still a New York struggle. So don't let that fool you into thinking that's gonna make me stay. It's not. It's not. I'm still going. Now, how you doing, Papa Soul Searcher? Thank you for tuning in, King, once again. Hello, Princess India. Appreciate you for tuning in. So anyway, back to what I was saying with August Alsina and Jada Smith and all of these people. They knew this was gonna happen. They knew August was willing to talk because he was hurt. He was feeling Jada from the beginning. She put it down on him. He put it down on her because I heard or let alone I saw a picture of August in some boxers, briefs. Yeah. So they saying that that's the reason why she needed a vaginal rejuvenation after dealing with August, because he's working with a package. But anyway, sipping in that, you know it. I'm still sipping this Georgie. That bottle is like everlasting because, listen, that's not my drink of choice. It's just, I might as well drink it because that's what I have here. But I really love tequila. I'm gonna get me a whole little bar set up when I get settled in Texas. I can't wait. I'm gonna set my place up so nice. I can't wait. Anyway, though, so she put that well seasoned vagina on him, and he put that young anaconda on her, and they both were sprung. But she ain't want to leave Will Smith with that money. Let's be honest here. Like, August Alsina's money ain't nowhere as long as Will Smith's. Let's keep it real. I promise. I have my hair just like that and said it's a side braid. Oh, okay, sis. Yeah, it was something simple. I'm like, I'm gonna find me a hairdresser in Texas, so I ain't giving these chicks that much of my money. I just needed something to get me through the weekend. He said, "Girl, 500 a month. You sure that might be good, huh? Maybe come to Houston for a second and see what it is, and still hold on to that opportunity just in case." Yeah, that's what the case manager said. My case. She was like, "Oh, just hold on to the voucher just in case, whatever, whatever." But again, I'm not. That's still not gonna make me stay because it's not set in stone. They put an offer, but my number on this voucher list is pretty high. Not the voucher, like the. It's like affordable housing, right? It's not necessarily low income. It just is an income guideline. So, it could be people that make 100,000 a year, but they still need a certain stabilized rent amount that's not ridiculous. So they offer amenities usually in these apartments. They're usually newer. They're not like an old tenement building. It's new property, which is good. It's just that it's still a New York headache to me because now this is in the Bronx. That's the one borough I never thought I would go to because the Bronx is very, very ratchet. Like, I'm used to Queens. Queens is more like the suburbs. So me transitioning down south is not a big of a deal. It's just, it's of course an adjustment, but I'm not a real city girl. Like, I didn't live with the buildings and the projects and all of that type of stuff. So, but I'll see what's up. He said, all right, even if Dr. J's wife is divorcing him after he reaches peak pretending to be a billionaire. Fact. And Dr. Dre is getting a divorce. I'm glad you brought that up. And they don't have a prenup, allegedly. And she said, cheers to her. Ooh, I just spilled my liquor on the laptop. Cheers to her. I hope this don't mess it up. Please, God. I don't need them problems right now.
I can learn to understand you much better if I can get familiar with.
Oh, lady, I'm sorry. I didn't need you. Mad in 22. I always said, if I get married or have a kid and me and the wife or baby mama fell out, I would make an agreement with her so we can still raise the kids together in the same house. Maybe I was thinking, okay. And then what? You're gonna get into a new relationship and then you gotta literally not be in love with a person for that to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta not be interested in any romantic anything with your with your children's mother or father for that to work. So you a house and backyard type of girl. Facts. Thank you. Exactly. I'm not judging anybody because I'm from New York City. My family's from the projects. I'm not saying I wouldn't live in the projects. I'm saying that's not what I grew up in. So for me, it's more of a transition to go to the Bronx than for me to go to Fifth Ward in Houston. I don't know what's a hood in Houston, y'all. I'll take a hood in Houston over the Bronx. Like, I'm sorry. You said Y2K and LOL got the computer lady drunk and talking. You heard her, right? I'm like, no, not you, sis. But so far, so good. I don't think I messed anything up. Like, that was really going to do something. I need to get my MacBook fixed. You said I love my kids more, but it's a maybe depending on the circumstances. Well, let me turn my notifications off. Who is like blowing me up on my inbox? Like, no, it's probably one of them groups. But yeah, y'all, this Georgie got me a little tipsy. If it is real black love between Will and Jada, I'm inspired. But if it's some fake, phony facade shit, where is the real black love? Like, is there hope for a real successful relationship? If people could so easily portray that they're in love and they have this awesome relationship for the public. You know, Will and Jada were that couple that people looked at as relationship goals. So for them to now show that they were portraying a facade, it is very, very spooky out here. Like, where is the real black love? Oh, Third Ward in Houston is nice. I said Fifth Ward, though. I said I would take Fifth Ward over the Bronx. I said, what's another hood in Houston? I'll take that over the Bronx. You say, what's wrong with your MacBooks? I think, really? Nah, this is gonna be a doozy. I spilled my daughter's milk on it, and it's turning on. You can hear it. The buttons are pressing, but the screen is blacked out. Yeah. As you can see, I'm not good with electronics. I really need to reel in this nervous energy. And on that note, I need to take a couple photos. Why not? Listen, guys, I got another confession to make because y'all really fucks with me. I told y'all I took this job, work from home, right? I was trying to take my talents to Houston with me so that I can have pay stubs ready so I can get a place. Because me, I really want to build my business. That's really first and foremost what I want to do. But it takes time, and I may not make a profit that's, you know, good enough to pay my bills right away. So I'm willing to work a job. But this particular job is right now at a bad time because I'm trying to leave. I'm like already not focused because I'm trying to get everything together so I could leave. So today we was having technical difficulties because it was storming out here today. And, you know, I could have kept trying to log in, but I really just gave up. And I just said, you know what, I'm logging out. And I don't know if I'm coming back, guys. And then I said, you know what, let me pay some attention to my YouTube channel because it's growing. Even though it's slowly but surely, I've got even just a handful of y'all got makes me feel so good. Like, you know, maybe if I really put all my effort into my channel, that this is what I could do as one of my streams of income, and I don't gotta work for nobody because being a mother, my time is limited. Things I can do is limited. If there's no daycare, they got a nanny service in Houston, y'all. I already signed up. I already got people applying. Like next weekend, I'm trying to go out and see the nightlife in Houston. Like, let's go out. Who's around? Let's do something. Am I bugging? Let's see. Well, I'm not in that situation. I ain't got no kids as of yet, but I was just thinking, what will be best for the kids? I want to raise my, what? Your gut? Kids, most likely. I don't know when the time comes, I'll figure it out. I think I read that wrong. I thought Will and Jada was swingers. Well, I guess that's what's coming out right now. Maybe they trying to do damage control and trying to act like, oh, they just were cheating on each other and they weren't really swingers. Maybe that's why he came to the red table talk on some R. Kelly shit. Like, let me watch what this bitch gonna say, because if she say the wrong shit, she's gonna fuck everything up. You say you need that YouTube income. You can definitely do it. Oh, thank you so much. I just gotta put more effort into my channel, which I don't. I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie. I just upload videos. There's no editing. The thumbnails need work. Um, my graphic designs need work. You know, a lot of things need work. But if I pay so much attention to working for other people, I'm never going to focus on my channel. I feel like this is a good opportunity to do that, as well as another business venture I have. And I got another job opportunity too. It's just not, it didn't start yet. And I could definitely do it from Houston because the job is based in Houston. It's just that I don't know when they're going to start. And I don't need to be taken by surprise because I'm leaving on Tuesday and I don't need no surprises. I need to at least get a little settled in before I start working. Like, really, like, I don't know if I'm going back to this job. I'm thinking about it, y'all. He said, no, going out right now, war and COVID and all that going on. Listen, the stuff people was doing out here in New York City, please, all you need is a mask on. I'm not trying to hear that. At Facebook, YouTube is where it's at. Right. That's why I was like, that's kind of why I left Flounder Being Queen, because their audience on Facebook was a lot of older people, and their opinions didn't really align with mine. Not that that matters because I'm still talking my shit, but I like a diverse audience, and not just one age group. You know, I want, you know, people with different walks of life. You said that's true. Working for others leaves you too drained to work on your stuff. It does. Like, when am I ever gonna really fully be able to work on me? The things that I'm passionate about. Like, I'm passionate about coming on here. It's just the reason why I don't come on as much is because of my children. I don't want it to be like a kids channel, because then it's gonna take away from the message behind what I'm trying to promote. There's nothing wrong with having a children's channel. I'm not saying that I have children. I'm just saying, for me, what my vision for my channel is not like totally kids. I will bring them on at times, but like, I want to talk about adult topics. Is that wrong? You have the broadcaster's voice. Thank you so much. I have a deep voice, right? But I just like to talk. It's something about me talking. I don't think I was like this as a child. I didn't really like to talk as much. I was more of a writer. Now I like to talk. I don't want to write. I just want to talk. So, as you can see, I can talk to y'all for hours, and I don't even realize what time it is. I'm not timing myself, trying to drag it out. I literally just sit here and talk to y'all. You talk, you guys give me things to talk about, and I respond. But the thing with Will and Jada, back to them, like I said, it can be looked at two ways: black love and something to be inspired by, or they trying to cover something up. And I don't want to think about them covering something up. I want to be hopeful, like maybe he really does love her, and this made him realize, by seeing a young man in love with her, made him look at her in another light. Because, you know, relationships get stale, and especially when you have children, you know, it's just a given that things get stale. You have to put the effort into your relationship once you have kids, because the kids come first, right? And sometimes you got to make dick appointments with your own husband or a significant other. You got to say, look, tonight, stay your ass up because I want some peen. All right? And he very well might fall asleep, or you may fall asleep, right? But you put in the effort because you let that person know in advance, I want you, right? Princess India is so good. Thank you so much. Sis, oh, he says, it's all right. He said adult topics like our date that never happened, LOL. Oh my gosh. You know what? You're going to have to come to Houston. Now, I'll be back in New York. This is still my hometown. I mean, I dragged it out by saying Aaliyah's leaving New York for good. I just wanted people to understand that I'm really leaving. Like, I may have to come back and forth this summer because That was initially my plan. I was gonna go to Houston, change my ID, stay for like a week, come back to New York, make some money, and go back for good. But I decided because I don't want to pay the rent here, I'm just gonna leave before August, and just to make it easier. So it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle the first month or so, but I am mentally prepared for it. Yeah. Greetings, Judah Israel. Thank you for tuning in. Will and Jada different. LOL. They are different, but it makes you think about what relationships are really about. And can they really, like, let's think of it as in terms of if this is real and they really are still together and they decided to leave all others alone, because it was rumored that Will was cheating on her too. That he still is in a relationship with this young lady. So they're both not innocent. It's just that her stuff got leaked. Her stuff was aired out. Go and say, well, Will, remember when you cheated with X, Y, and Z? He said he was gonna get her back. She said enough. She said, oh, you did it enough. So that means that he has cheated at times. Will Smith probably like them boys, question mark. And he might, but then what will be the purpose? Is it for the money? Is she staying for the money? Is she really a beard and she's staying for the money? That is a good point, LV, because that would make sense on why he's adamant about staying together. You understand? Like, he's the one that's willing to overlook her indiscretion with another man because he doesn't want his skeletons out of the closet. That's a valid point. And I don't understand why any woman, I mean, then again, his money is long. I'm bugging. His money's long. Why deal with an average Joe who can't provide the lifestyle that you're accustomed to? And you got a Will Smith who's making over $300 million. Who's worth, not making, who's worth. Will said nobody knows a man's touch like another man one time, and I was like, ew. He said that for real? He said that? But then again, he said that. I was going to say women say that, but usually women who dipped in the lady pond say that. Well, because I was about to say, I've never said that because I don't know personally whether women know a woman's body or not. I would assume, because if you're a woman, you know what you like. But then again, that's not a true statement because every woman is different. Some women have orgasms off of penetration. And some women, like myself, can have an orgasm off of clitoral stimulation. So I don't have to be penetrated in order to have an orgasm. So you can't just go by because you're of a gender. This one particular thing gets you off, because that is not true. Hey, Leonard Green, you say you're tuning in late. Hope everything is good with you and your family. Thank you for tuning in, King. I appreciate you. Yes, we are fine and ready to go. Not quite, because I'm not really all the way packed, but I'm getting there. Claire says, aren't they in an open marriage? Well, they didn't admit that. That is something that has been speculated, that they did not clearly indicate that that is something they do. They just indicated that there has been some infidelities on both of their parts. Mad Ann 22 says, I think you should still mess with Final Being Queen every now and then as a guest appearance, or reduce schedule or something to help build your brand and network with other Black groups. Don't abandon them. Thank you for that. But I made my affiliation with them, and I feel like I need to put the effort into my own channel for various reasons. I want to own the rights to my own videos. If I'm not making money, then I need to be able to set the rules how I want to set the rules. I cannot work for somebody for free, and I'm going to leave it there. Princess India says, yeah. Matt and 22. Is Will gay or bi? Some people say that, but I don't know. I never seen or heard him with another woman after Jada. Where's his side piece? They showed him with another woman. You're bugging. There's a young woman. She looks similar to what's the chick's name? That married Prince Henry. Prince. What's her name? The first lady. Well, she was the first lady. Yeah, she looks similar to her, and she's from the United Kingdom as well. And he has been spotted with her like on vacations and stuff like that. So check that out. You know what part of Houston you're going to be in yet when you first get there? Not as of yet, but I'll keep you posted. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right. I'm gonna come back because my baby's crying. He said, I don't know, let me try. Let's see. The first question is, did Will and Jada get together for the right reasons, or was it for clout and money? Because that may be why all this other stuff is going on too. Oh, that is true too. That's what the relationship might have been based on. Can you hear my baby crying? I gotta go get her, y'all. But anyway, I'll be back soon. I'll be back. I love y'all so much for tuning in. I'll see y'all in a minute. We're gonna do a part 2 later. But I need to focus on my channel. So peace.